Your ladies and gentlemen, kama K kama kawa, karibu kwa EXPOZINGA channel, ambapo tunakuchanua na kukuleta up to speed of what is happening around Kenya and the world at large. Now, tumesikia mtura za umbwa, tumesikia mtura za paka, and such things. But now guys, let me bring you up to speed in what is happening in Bomet. If you are in Bomet, you have to be careful because you might just be eating what we call a flamingo for chicken.
That we have witnessed an increasing number of the people and food vendors, food hawkers, who are preparing food besides the road in an open space. Then they've even gone to an extent of cooking ugali along the tarmac on an open road. People who are facing issues related to cancer in Bomet is increasing. And some of these are related directly to the food that they consume. If you have a hotel, for example, and you have people who are handling food in that facility, either they are cooking or they are serving, ensure that all of them have a valid food handling certificate.
Now, hotel owner arrested in Bomet for selling flamingo meat to unsuspecting customers. Bomet, Kenya. A routine inspection by county health officials in Bomet has exposed a shocking case of illegal meat trade after a hotel owner was arrested for secretly selling flamingo meat to unsuspecting customers. The dramatic bust, which unfolded during surprise raid on Tuesday afternoon, has sparked widespread outrage, environmental concerns, and serious public health fears. According to the county health officials, the hotel, a popular eatery located near Bomet's bustling central market, had built a loyal customer base over the years. But behind the scenes, investigators say the establishment was sourcing and serving meat from illicit supply chain dealing in carcasses and protected flamingos. This was not only a violation of food safety laws, but also environmental crime, said Dr. Felix Rotich, Bomet County's Director of Public Health. We intercepted the meat before it could reach more customers, but the risk to public health and biodiversity cannot be underestimated. Acting on a tip-off from whistleblower, a joint team of county public health officers and Kenya Wildlife Service (KWS) personnel carried out a covert surveillance of the hotel for several days, by the way. Health officials say they observed deliveries being made late at night, often in unmarked sacks and plastic containers, which raised suspicion. On Tuesday about 11 a.m., the team stormed the hotel's kitchen and store. Inside, they reportedly found several kilograms of freshly supplied meat wrapped in polythene, with another batch already marinating over open stores already to be served to lunchtime customers. The staff were visibly shocked when we entered, recalled public health officers Janet Chepkorir. Some tried to hide the meat while others attempted to mislead us about its origin. But we had already done our lab analysis on previous samples, so we knew exactly what we were looking for. Officials immediately seized the meat, sealed the kitchen, and detained the owner for questioning at Bomet Police Station. Samples were sent to Kenya Veterinary Research Institute, 𝐾VRI, for confirmatory testing, which later established that the meat was indeed from flamingos, a protected species under Kenya wildlife law. The illicit flamingo meat. Flamingos, known for their iconic pink plumage and concentration in Rift Valley lakes like Nakuru, Bogoria, and Elementaita, are one of the Kenya's most famous tourist attractions. While they are not commonly hunted for food, wildlife experts warn that poverty, shrinking habitats, and organized poaching networks have increased the threat to these birds. Flamingos are not traditional food in Kenya, said Dr. Joseph Njoroge, a senior ecologist with Kenya Wildlife Service. Their meat is neither inspected nor certified for human consumption. Hunting them disrupts delicate ecosystem and undermines conservation efforts. According to the officials, poachers have been targeting flamingos, especially during their seasonal migration. The carcasses are allegedly smuggled to small towns and rural markets where unscrupulous traders sell the meat cheaply to hotels or butchers, labeling it as special game meat. The Bomet case appears to be part of this growing black market. Sources within KWA say at least 3 ongoing investigations are probing possible supply routes connecting Rift Valley lakes to eateries in various towns. Public health concerns. County health officers expressed alarm at the potential health risk of consuming flamingo meat. Unlike licensed livestock such as cattle, goats, or poultry, flamingos are wild birds with no veterinary inspection or disease control measures. Wild birds can carry zoonotic diseases, illness that can jump from animals to humans, explained Dr. Rotich. Eating their meat, especially if undercooked, exposes people to avian influenza, salmonella, and other dangerous pathogens. Officials say they are now tracing customers who may have eaten at the hotel during past few weeks to advise them on medical checkups if they develop unusual symptoms. We are not trying to create panic, said the county health chief officer Millicent B. But it is our duty to ensure public safety. Anyone who dined there recently should be vigilant about their health. Okay? Customers' shock and outrage of 𝐾𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐈𝐿. News of the arrest spread quickly throughout Bomet town, with many residents expressing their disbelief and anger. The hotel was widely known for its affordable meal and special meat stew that attracted long queues during lunch hours. I used to eat there every Friday after market day, said David Kipkemoi, a border rider. We always thought the meat was goat or beef. Now to hear it's flamingo, this is betrayal. Others worried about their potential health implications if this meat makes people sick. The county should help with medical costs, said a trader at the market who declined to be named. Social media was soon abuzz with the names and jokes about pink meat and bad stew. But beneath the humor lay genuine concerns about food safety and enforcement. Hashtags like flamingo meat scandal, Bomet hotel trend locally for several hours. Okay, so legal consequences, of course. Authorities say the hotel owner could face multiple charges under both wildlife protection and public health laws. Under the Wildlife Conservation and Management 2013, killing or trading in protected species without a license is a serious offense punishable by hefty fines or imprisonment of up to 10 years. Additionally, under the Health Public Act, Cap 242, selling uninspected meat for human consumption violates food safety standards and can attract fines, closure of the premises, or jail time. We are working with the Office of the Directorate of Prosecution, ODPP, to ensure airtight case, said KWS spokesperson Paul Karanja. This is not just about punishing one individual, but also dismantling the entire supply chain. Okay? So the broader conservation, the incident has, of course, sparked renewed debate about wildlife conservation and illegal bushmeat trade in Kenya. Conservation groups warn that flamingos, already under stress for pollution and climate change, could face population declines if poaching continues. Flamingos are an integral part of Kenya's global image, said Jane Achieng, director of NGO or Friends of Rift Valley Lakes. Visitors from all over the world come to see the spectacular pink flocks. If we lose them, we lose tourism revenue, biodiversity, and cultural heritage. She urged the government to deploy more rangers and community education programs to discourage poaching and create alternative livelihoods. This case should be a wake-up call, Achieng added. We need stronger enforcement and more awareness. Okay, so that is what is going on, guys, about the flamingos in the country. So kwa rada kama uko wapi, kama uko Bomet County, unaweza kuwa nafikiria unakula kuku, kumbo na Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit notification bell, tunaenda easy, hiyo designer.